Most people view libertarians as good on foreign policy, but absolutely delusional on the economy. I mean, they want the Koch brothers to enslave us all. Or great on the economy, but outright dangerous on foreign policy. They don't care if the terrorists slaughter us all. My libertarian perspective is that the left and right are distracted destroying each other while the state destroys them both. Are you kidding me? Republicans are the ones who wanted to repeal Glass-Steagall and destroy America. Liberals want to force me to fund an overbloated nanny state that runs contrary to the very principles of this country. Well, Republicans want to jail people for smoking a plant. Liberals killed their beloved Eric Garner because they insisted on having regulations to discourage cigarette smoking. You're all fascists, commies, racists, socialists. Enough! I'm a libertarian because I recognize that from both the left and right, politicians use government to violate the rights and freedoms of others. While both ideologies have good intentions, both hold viewpoints that require violations of freedom. Take, for example, mass government surveillance. On this point, the liberal point of view makes sense. It's not the government's duty or place to perform unwarranted searches and seizures on citizens who aren't suspected of doing anything wrong. Even we could admit Obama screwed up on that one. The right, which is traditionally skeptical of government, tends to wholeheartedly endorse these policies because they're afraid the terrorists are going to bomb us again, even though there's little to no evidence to show that such spying prevents terrorist plots. On the other hand, take Obamacare. The right understands not only that getting the government involved in healthcare will increase corruption and costs, but that it's fundamentally wrong to force people to fund programs that they don't believe in. Meanwhile, the left believes that even though we loathe guns, it's totally fine to use government guns to force people to fund programs that we believe create a just society. Let's consider the drug war. The left understands that it's not the right of the government to regulate what people put in their bodies, as long as they're doing it non-violently and without harming others. Doing so has led to violence, billions of dollars in waste, widespread corruption, and has failed to stop drug addiction. The right, though it completely distrusts the state, is completely comfortable using the guns of government to tell people what they can or cannot nonviolently do. And then comes the problem of regulations. The right, at least in general, totally gets that it's dangerous to have business embedded with government and that the free market is a much better guide for economic prosperity and evolution. That's what forced Subway to remove its FDA-approved yoga mat rubber from its bread and why organic clean alternatives are cropping up around the country without a government mandate. In contrast, the left naively believes that politicians won't write regulations to serve their corporate benefactors. They miss the point that government is inherently corruptible, insisting that if we just get the right people in office and set term and campaign contribution limits, regulations will save the nation. While the left gets it right on personal freedom and the right understands economic freedom, both sides feel entitled to force their opponents to do as they wish. Every law and regulation the government passes holds authority because they can use violence to enforce it. This power of violence shields it from accountability, which is best demonstrated by American foreign policy. Millions of dollars worth of weapons have been destroyed or lost, trillions of dollars have gone missing, and more civilians are killed than terrorists, which inspires others to become terrorists and endangers Americans. And just as with any other industry, the government's power shields it from accountability in the face of ineptitude. So by this same logic, conservatives, if you can't trust the government with your tax dollars or your pocketbook or to keep you safe, are you sure you want to entrust it with protecting your morals? And liberals, if you can't trust the government to protect innocent lives, are you sure you want to put it in charge of progress? In societies around the world, violence is wrong unless a government agent is committing it. A cop can kill an unarmed citizen without question from the justice system, but should a citizen do the same, they will be convicted of murder. The government can take your money without permission and call it taxation. If you refuse to give it to them, they'll come after you. If you still don't want to give it to them, they'll try to send you to jail. And if you refuse to go to jail, they will use violence against you. But if I were to do the same, I would be prosecuted as a malicious thief. As Ronald Reagan said, peace is not absence of conflict. It is the ability to handle conflict by peaceful means. Though Reagan didn't always abide by his own words, he was able to articulate perfectly the problem of government power, that it rests squarely on violence, the opposite of peace. How dare you criticize Ronald Reagan? Ronald Reagan was a tyrant. And we're done here.